Hello guys! This is Mary. This is my first vlog. So I decided to do my blog because a lot of my friends as well as people who know me um, wanted to know what I did to become an international student here in Western Australia or study here. So I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing experience, what I did, what I comply to study here. So I'm gonna give you a little brief description about myself. So I've been here in Australia for 18 months. I'm living currently in Perth, and I like other international student. I do work and study as well. So you need to balance that, guys. Believe me, you need to balance that one. So now, we're gonna go to the question. What I did to become international student. Guys, you need to have a research. Research. That is important. Research. So, first, I research what course I need to take in Australia. So, in choosing the course, guys, you need to consider three things. First, that course you will choose in will be relevant to the qualification that you have in your home country. Yes, guys, you need to have that one. It will help you regarding if you are uh, writing your statement of purpose regarding the course. Second, make sure that you have a little bit experience regarding that course. These things, guys, it's not necessarily you have a lot of experience, you are expert on it. No, it's not like that. Just a little bit and then go. That is make you help regarding in finding job here. And the third, make sure that this course is laid of any form of visa that allow you to stay and work here in the future. Okay, guys, that is the main purpose. You need to make sure that it can give you a visa matter. Okay? And then after, if you're already choosing your course and you're gonna find the school, you need to do research for the school, guys. There are some of the school which is not accredited of the standard of education here, so you need to be careful in choosing the school because you don't want to waste your time, you don't want to waste your money, and nothing happen. It's useless. So you need to consider that, guys. In my case, I'm just directly emailed to my course to my school, and then the school responds to me and give and refer me to an agent. You know what, guys? Regarding the process of the visa, agents is very important. Agents is very like helpful for us, especially for me. I didn't have any idea about how the visa process, how it goes, how it flow, how many that, what I need to comply. So agent, if you're interested to know who is my agent, I will happy to put in my description below. And after that one, guys, when I email the agent give me a list of requirements that I need to comply so that I can have this certification of enrollment or COA from the school. So in the list of requirements there is a IELTS or the English test. And mostly in the Asian country, it's like English is not is our second language, so it's very hard for us. So what I did, I do 4 months review in English Review Center. So I'm happy to put the what where did it review, and then that one. So in 4 months, guys, in gaining the score, in your choosing course, there's a specific score you need to obtain in order to qualify to study that course. So I need to do that, guys. For 4 months, study hard. So I get the score in one test. I get the score straight away. So that's good. And next is the medical general checkup. In Philippines, guys, we didn't have any like we do have a specific clinic which is like that is the only clinics that allowed to have a general checkup for those people want to fly USA, New Zealand, Australia. So, guys, if you didn't want, I'm happy as well to put it on in the description below. So, then that's guy. And then after that one is the financial proof. So, you need to make sure or you need to prove them that you have enough funds to stay here. Like, you need to prove the bank statement, any form of ownership, house and lot or something like that, that you have this amount in your bank and you are not struggling in Australia. So that is, guys, you need to consider that one. There are three. And then the next is the rate notice. This is like um we can consider that if you are here in Australia, you have place to stay. You're not homeless, so you need to have like that, guys. You need to have the proof that you have a stay or rent somewhere, that one. And then after that one, I just also comply the um my education documentation, like my TOR, transcript of records, my diploma, and as well as they are asking also the birth certificate and the NBI. If ever you have cases, pending cases, police cases in the Philippines, so that one, guys. And after that one, if you comply, they are asking also the statement of purpose. This is the letter why you want to study here, but you need to prove that you have the relevance qualification, you have this desire to have to stay here, and you are finishing and go back to your country after you finish the study. That is, guys, you need to have this one. And after that one, if you have that one, the school that you chosen, they will give you a letter of offer. This letter of offer like contained the study plan. So how long you've been staying here in Australia, how long the course, and how many semester is like that, guys. So, and as well how much fee and what is the other fee. So this is, guys. And after that one, guys, if you're gonna get that one, you need to pay for me, I just only pay one semester. So they just released me the certificate of enrollment, and if you have a certificate of enrollment, then it's all good. Then you can lodge your documents. And then in lodging the documents, guys, for me, I just give it to my agent. Guys, believe me, agent is very, very helpful for the process. It takes only 1 month when my visa got released. So, go to fly. So hopefully, guys, you don't need to be rushed. You don't need to anything. Just plan and plan and plan. Do research. Go further research. Dig and dig. That's called. Bye.